What is up, train fam? We are back, and I hope this video finds everybody in good health and in good spirits. What we have here is a Lionel 2022 catalog, and we're going to dive right in and see what they've come up with. So as we get to the table of contents, we're going to see it looks pretty much the same as most of the catalogs do. Nothing much has changed here. But let's turn the page and see what's next. And here it is. The much anticipated Lionel Base 3 and Cab 3 app. That's what the base is going to look like. As you can see there, it's going to control all these trains. Legacy, Train Master Command, Lion Chief Plus 2.0, Lion Chief Plus, regular Lion Chief, and Flyer Chief. You know, I'm having mixed feelings with this. You know, I know we did a video on this earlier with the leaked video that we did, and you know, it's a good step forward for Lionel or for the train industry themselves. Like, well, you know, mostly the O gauge or old scale, but you know, I think we're just gonna have to see how this thing pans out. You know, my video's coming out a little bit later on the catalog here. We've already had a bunch of reviews on this. I'm not going to go too far into this, but you know, I think I'm going to be optimistic on it, and I'm going to wait to see you know, how the functionality is and things like that. You know, we'll go ahead and play this video here and see what they have to say about it.
For nearly 3 decades, Lionel has led the industry in remote-controlled trains. This evolution meant enthusiasts were no longer tied to standing at a stationary power supply to adjust train speed or activate sounds. Instead, the operator was free to walk around the layout while having full control of their railroad empire. In 1995, Train Master Command Control, or TMCC, was introduced, allowing users to control trains wirelessly. This system brought many new innovations to Lionel trains, including additional sound features, train lash-ups, electrocouplers, and more. Then, in 2006, the legacy system was brought to life, greatly expanding upon TMCC with finer speed control, additional sound and lighting options, and a more intuitive handheld remote, giving the user feedback as to what was going on with their trains. Now, in 2022, Lionel is proud to introduce the next evolution of model train command control, the Lionel Base 3 and the Cab 3 smartphone app. The Base 3 brings control of all Lionel engines into one controller, bridging the gap between Legacy and Lion Chief. Now by using the Base 3, you'll be able to control any Legacy, TMCC, Lion Chief Plus 2.0, Lion Chief Plus, Lion Chief, or Flyer Chief locomotive using the controller of your choice. The Base 3 can interface with the Cab 1L or Cab 2 remotes, or using its built-in Wi-Fi, can interface with the all-new Cab 3 app for Android or iOS smart devices. Thank you for watching this video on our new train control technology. Lionel is proud to announce this new system, and we hope you'll enjoy putting it to work on your railroad empire. We look forward to the future of this great hobby as we continue to push the boundaries of new product development.
Okay, so you know what it looks like is that you're going to be able to use most of the older remotes as well as the new app they have, which is great. I mean, you know, I'm in my mid-40s, and I'm going to have to say that, you know, the smartphones are great, tablets are great. They're great for doing certain tasks. I haven't caught on with you know, operating my trains with my phone. I love the Cab 2 controller. You know, the MTH controller isn't that bad, but the Cab 2, excuse me, is just a great controller. It's a great interface. It's just a great way to control your trains. And you know, I'm gonna definitely hold on to mine, and I might even grab another one if Lionel says they're not gonna make any more of these things. So flipping through. Here's the price for this. Let's see, $4.99. You know, that's pretty much in line with what everybody thought it was going to be. It's not too outrageous when it comes to the price. Hopefully, you know, it's going to do a lot of cool stuff. We've read through a lot. I think the coolest thing about this so far is that you'll be able to control not only legacy and TMCC locomotives on the app, but you'll be able to control the Lion Chief locomotives, which is great. And if you can see it on the bottom, it's got different indication lights. It's got your slide switches, the Wi-Fi app network, which that will definitely come in handy. As we can see over here, a couple different LCS ports, a USB port, power, a memory module, so you'll be able to use the old orange modules if you need to. The Lionel blue lights, which is nice, and I like how they retain the binding post, which makes it easier to hook up to your track. So again, hopefully this is going to, you know, get the younger crowd still into the trains and stuff like that. But I think that, you know, if you're a smart cookie, what you'd want to do is hold on to your Cab 2 remote, just in case, you know, you're not too keen on running your trains with your phone or your tablet. And this just goes into a little bit more, you know, throttle animation, your horn, your bell, microphone, couplers. That's on the Cab 3B. And then when the Cab 3L, which would, you know, B stands for Bluetooth, and L is legacy. So, you know, you get your locomotive information, your comprehensive control, which that looks like the Cab 2 control, your quilling whistle and horn, Wi-Fi connection. That'll be great. Hopefully, you know, everybody's going to have a good Wi-Fi connection. I'd hate to see what would happen if the Wi-Fi wasn't that good wherever your trains are. Hopefully that wouldn't you know, hinder the way the trains are controlled. So we'll see how that works out as well. Okay, so now we're going to get into legacy steam engines, and you know, this is a part where I'm sorry guys, I'm not going to hold back too much on this. You know, I don't want to be too negative, but there's some things that I've seen in the catalog that I'm just not too happy with. I'd have to say more things that I'm less happy with than I am happy with. So, but you know, the legacy. This just goes over what the legacy engines are. Everybody knows what's going on with those things. So let's flip the page here, and okay, here's the Class A, which was, you know, that was shown at one of the train shows where Lionel was. A lot of guys got a good look at that. Unfortunately, we weren't able to see that. But you know, it looks like a great locomotive. You know, this is the Vision line. You know, I'll flip the page here, and we'll just dive right into the price. Let's see if we can find it here. I'm not seeing the price on this page. Let's see if it's on the next one. Yeah, okay. So we'll go back. Here are the prices for these trains. $2,100. So, you know, I guess it's not too much more than some of the other Vision line engines. I have the CC2. I got that used at a much lower price than you know, what it was going for. And you know, these engines have great features. Whistle steam, the safety steam, stereophonic rail sounds, which is great. I think that Lionel should try to put that into all their engines they can fit these speakers into. You know, there should be a speaker in the locomotive, and why not put one in the tender too? But you know, I've always been wanting some sounds to come out of the locomotive themselves. So this is great they have that in there. And then you know, what they were saying, that the new feature for this locomotive was the special 4-digit addressing, which is like, yeah, okay, great. You know, you have to get the app for that. you're going to have to get the base 3 for that. It's not going to work with the Cab 2, I guess, if you don't have the base 3 in the app. So, you know, yeah, what do you say? You know, I mean, I don't know. I'm at a loss for words a little bit with that, going back to the Cab 3 and the base 3. So, you know, all the paint schemes here are great. I mean, Norfolk and Western. You got the Excursion version. You know, that's pretty much what we can say for these guys. You know, on this page you've got more versions of the Norfolk and Western. Pretty much anything you could ask for, even the Fantasy up here, which is, you know, it's not bad looking. It looks like the 611. You know, I can already say that I'm not going to order one of these engines because it's all Norfolk and Western, and that's not really what I model. If I were to ever find one at a at a cheaper price than $2,100, then maybe I would. You know, a much cheaper price, I would have to say, but you know, I don't think that I will be getting one of these for the layout. So, you know, one of the things that I'm looking at here is minimum curb is 054, which is that's pretty tight for a big engine like this. So that's pretty cool, you know. And the other thing that I do like that they have is the force coupler. I've never seen one of those in action. So one of these days I'd like to see that force coupler and how that works. So flipping through, you know, another product here, these Vision horse cars. You know, a lot of people have already kind of come out and said that you know, why would you want to quill a horse? I mean, it's a cool feature. You know, do I think these are going to be big sellers? Especially, let's see, at $370. I mean, you know, you're going to get a little bit better deal at a dealer. But, you know, $370 for one car that makes horse sounds. Yeah, I'm not sure. You know, I really don't know. So, you know, we've got Canadian Pacific, Louisville and Nashville, Southern Pacific, Railway Express Agency, Santa Fe, and Pennsylvania. And that Pennsylvania color scheme, even though I don't model them, I've never seen that before. It's kind of different. It's got the green trucks, the brown roof, and the you know, the maroon car. So yeah, I'm not sure. All right, so moving on to the Vision line stock cars. Let's see. Let's dive right into the price on this one. So $450. $450 for 3 box cars. I don't know. This is another one that's throwing me for a loop here, Train Fam. You know, $350. You know, that, to me, that would be a much better price point. Think about that. For $350, you're going to get 3 cars. So that's $100 a car, plus add on $50 for the car that makes sounds, right? So that would be, you know, to me, a little bit more reasonable. But $450 for 3 cars and one of them makes sounds. Yeah, I don't know. This one's catching me off guard too. I got to be honest with you guys. This car is definitely cool. The Pig Palace. You know, it looks cool. It's funny. You know, but again, I'm not going to stick on these guys for too long. I just think that they're priced too high, and we won't be getting any of these. All right, so moving on, we're back to Legacy Steam now. And again, it's just going over all the stuff that they have. Legacy Rail Sounds, Track IR, maintenance-free motor, Bluetooth control, Legacy control, fan-driven smoke. Pretty much everything that we've seen already. Okay, so here's the Legacy 210-4. Whistle Steam, fan-driven smoke, Legacy Rail Sounds, and new tooling. And from what I'm gathering, this is an MTH tooling. You know, don't quote me on that, but I believe that this is from MTH. And what are the price on these? So $1,800. $1,800. It's like, this is crazy. I don't understand why this engine costs so much money. It's got it's got smoke, it's got whistle steam, and it's a big engine. Other than that, I'm not seeing why this engine needs to cost so much money. I mean, if we zoom in on the black bonnet up here, it's got relatively decent details from what I can see here. But I don't see why this would cost so much. $1,200, $1,300. That's still a lot of money, but it's a little bit more reasonable. This is just a lot of money here. So I don't think that we'll be getting one of those. That's for sure. Now with the Berkshires, okay. Again, whistle steam, fan-driven smoke, road-specific details, legacy rail sounds. So let's take a look. This is, if I was going to buy one, I would go after the Boston and Maine. Let's see if we can get a better zoom on this one. One more time. There we go. These guys aren't bad looking at all. I mean, there's a lot, especially on the Boston and Maine here. There's a lot of add-on, details on this guy. Speaking of Boston and Maine, I'm still waiting for my Mohawk to come in. I ordered that almost a year ago. Not sure what that is. But anyways, it's a good looking engine. I can't deny it. But I don't, it's very, very high in my price range. $1,600. The Boston and Albany, that looks good too. But am I going to order one? I'm not going to say no. If I was going to order one, I would probably be the Boston and Maine. It's a great looking engine. It's got the a little bit different front here. But we're gonna have to see. We'll definitely have to see, guys. All right, moving on. All right, now we get into the Atlantics, and these guys are at a much better price point. They've got whistle steam, fan-driven smoke, road-specific details, legacy rail sounds, and the minimum curve is 031. So they're great for a small layout. 18.5 inches long. And if I was going to get one of these, actually, I just realized, excuse me, they have a New Haven. I didn't even see that before when I looked over the catalog. So I think that I would go with the New Haven. Let's see, $900, and it's a very interesting wheel arrangement, that's for sure. It's got great details. Excuse me, guys. Getting a little dry in the throat here. Here's the Boston and Maine. Relatively decent details. A little bit less detailed than the previous locomotives we just looked at. But let's look at this though real quick. So this engine's $900. Okay, it's got whistle steam. It's got fan-driven smoke. Road-specific details. Okay. 18.5 inches long. So we'll go back to these guys. All right. So 30.5 inches long, almost double the size, but it's got the same technology. It's got whistle steam and fan-driven smoke. I guess it's a bigger engine, but does it really, warrant $1,000 more than the Atlantics that we just looked at? I mean, I don't know. Let's go back to here they are. What makes that other engine worth $1,000 more? I'm having a hard time. These guys right here at $900, I think we're definitely going to order one of these. My pick would be the New Haven. It's got a cool road number too. 1111. Make a wish, guys. All right, so let's move on. All right, so the 060s. I have an 060, the B6. It's a great engine from Lionel. It doesn't have whistle steam, but it's I gotta tell you, for a small engine, it's one of my best sounding engines. It just has great sounds, deep chuffing. And you know, these guys, you know, it says new tooling. They can't fit whistle steam into them. They still have a tether with the, you know, between the drawbar. So let's see, what are the prices on these? We'll go into the Strasbourg here. $800. You know, it's a little bit high on the higher side, I would say, but will they sell? I think that people will definitely buy these. You know, and it's new. It says new tooling, so that would be, I think these are the MTH tooling. Again, don't quote me on that. But you know, I don't know. I'll tell you what. We'll go to the next page. I was really excited when I saw a leak. I saw a leak saying that Lionel is going to have the 040 Legacies. And this, guys, I'm going to have to tell you, is probably my biggest disappointment with this catalog. And, well, let's just look at it. Let's zoom in into this guy, the Bethlehem Steel. $700, okay? $700, no whistle steam. There's not. I mean, the details are, to me, horrible, unless for some reason they've left them out and they're going to get better details. Which, why would they do that? But you know, I'm at a total loss for words here. I'm not sure what the Lion Chief 040s go for, but I guarantee it's way less than this. And, you know, besides maybe the valve gear, I mean, what is the difference here, guys? You know, I'm not sure. And, you know, I'm sure the Lion Chiefs are about half the price of this. So, you know, I was all ready to put an order in for an 040 because I loved, you know, steam switchers. I love these little guys, but you know, I'm not sure I'm not sure about this at all. You know, it does say that they have a wireless drawbar, which is pretty interesting because the 060s don't. But you know, yeah, I don't know. I would love to hear what you guys have to say in the comments about this one, because this is a jaw dropper for me. $700 for an 040 with minimal details. You know, I don't know. You guys let me know what you think about that one. All right, so here's the diesels. I don't think much has changed for the diesels in 2022. They're pretty much the same. And the RS27. So this says all new product. I think this may have been Atlas tooling. I'm not sure. The price on these, let's see, $600. I mean, $600. I don't know, guys. I mean, Train Fam, tell me in the comments what you think below. Pause this video right now. Comment on this engine right here, the RS27. $600. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm trying to read if there's anything new about this. It says available for the first time with Lionel Legacies and Bluetooth control systems. These locomotives offer all the features you've come to expect from a Lionel locomotive. Standard Legacy diesel. The features on page, yeah, we've seen that. The length is 14 7/8 inches. Minimum curve 031. yada yada yada. $600. Why? You know, give me $450. $450. Okay, fine. Maybe I'll order two, but for $600, I don't think I'm going to order one. Moving on. All right. Again, I just said that I liked, you know, steam switches. I also am a big fan of diesel switches, and these little guys right here are pretty awesome looking. You know, being from the Northeast, I would definitely go for the Conrail SW1 here. Let's see, $550. $550 for this guy. You know, I don't know. I'm also at a loss. At least it's got a smoke unit, you know, and it looks like they've got some like road specific stuff. The Burlington Northern has its little strobe light on the top. That's really all I can see that's different about any of these. So that's cool for the B&N over there. Okay, so it's new tooling. I'm not sure where these guys have come from, if it's MTH or Atlas. Fixed pilots, which is cool. All wheels powered, legacy rail sounds. Minimum curve, old 31. They probably operate on 027 if you ask me. But yeah, I just think that it's just too much money for these things. You know, the prices are starting to be outrageous. Lionel, if you're listening, sorry, not sorry, actually. You know, give us a break a little bit with these engines. You know, I mean, you're going into the newer the newer control system for the younger crowd, but I mean, you know, when I was younger, this is all I'd be able to afford. You know, I wouldn't be able to afford almost any of the steam engines. You know, so I hope you're listening, Lionel. Let's see what we can do. Anyways, the Es44 Acs. These are good looking engines. I don't think that I was gonna get one of these. I will say that you know, if I find a good enough deal on this Conrail, sign me up, because I just, even at that high price, I still love the look of this little engine. It's really nice looking. So, all right, moving on. Enough of those guys. So the ES44s. Yeah, I have the CSX, the Veterans one, and it's a great engine. It definitely runs good, so I wouldn't expect any less from these. You know, that CNN right there, that's beautiful looking right there. And this one down the bottom, this one's pretty cool. It's, you know, murdered out. For all you older guys, murdered out means it's pretty much all black. But, you know, $700. I think I paid $450 for my ES44, so I'm not sure, you know, what's different with these guys. I don't know why the prices are so high. I'm really not sure. If you guys can you know, back up Lionel on why the prices are so high. I mean, I know the prices of everything is going up right now, but, you know, I just don't understand it. So here's the SD40-2s, more kinematic pilots, road-specific trucks, and details. You know, it shows they have operating headlights, of course they do, and an operating smoke unit, of course they do. Cool paint schemes on these, that's for sure. I probably wouldn't get one of these because there's nothing local to me. You know, the B&N, this is a good looking engine. Again, with the strobe light on top. But $650, you know, it's just expensive. I don't understand. I don't get why all these engines are so expensive this year. 2022 is just not going like we expected, guys. You know, I'm sorry with that, but okay. The Sd90 Mac I didn't even realize they were coming out with these. I must have skipped over these guys too. I have a soft spot for the Sd90 Macs and the AC6000s. I just love high horsepower diesels. These all have great looking paint schemes. They're all definitely different. I'm not sure if they're actually prototypical or not, because I haven't seen them out. But let's see here. So $650 for these guys. Yeah, it's still a high price. It's still a high price to me. You know, $500, $469. I mean, you know, the other interesting feature about this is that it operates on an old 36 curve. So that's pretty interesting for a big engine like this. And it does say that they have operating ditch lights, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so no road names around my location, but you know, they do look good. This is a cool looking unit down here, the Rio Grande. It's definitely cool. Obviously a fantasy paint scheme on that one. All right, moving on. Now these are cool. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Loving this Amtrak, the old school paint scheme over here. The F40 PHs. Again, if you look down at the bottom of this one, the price is outrageous. $630. I just don't. I don't understand why that's. So, I definitely, you know, I'd love to get one of these, but it's just, you know, I don't understand why it's so much money. And here's your passenger cars that would go with them. Official license of Amtrak. Everything's very expensive. I mean, this set right here, you know, on the bottom, $900 for 4 passenger cars. I don't know. I gotta move on, guys. Again, if you guys can back up Lionel and why this stuff is so expensive, let me know in the comments below. That's for sure. You know, this is great. This looks amazing. I mean, the CSX office car special. Okay, so you got your engine for, you know, we'll say $600. Station Sounds Diner for $400. There's $1,000. And then on top of the $1,000. You've got your business tray on the bottom here. There's $900, so $1,900, and another $500 for these guys. So let's see, what's that? That's $2,400, right, for the set if you wanted to put it all together. I don't know. It's a beautiful set, but is it worth $2,400? And you know, I mean, back in my day when I collected HO trains, I'm aging myself here. I mean, you could get a set like this, a really nice looking set. Of course, it doesn't have all the sounds and smoke and things like that, but you know, a couple $100. This is $2,400 to get all these cars right here. So just think about that, guys. All right, and this is also, I mean, don't get me wrong. This stuff is cool. That's cool. That's like really cool. And the ski train, also really, really cool. Okay? And I just saw this on both of these sets. It includes generator sounds, which is, I mean, it's awesome, right? Who wouldn't want something like this? But, you know, if you wanted this set and this set, you're dropping $5,000 on two train sets. I don't know. So I don't know. We'll flip the page here. Let's see. All right. So the Cabbage Cars, really, really cool. We've got these guys up near me. They call it the Downeaster, or as we call it up in Boston, the Downeaster. But you know, we see these all the time. The Cabbage Cars with the P42 on the other end there. $500. Do these even, you know, does it have an engine? Probably not. I mean, it's a Cabbage, right? Non-powered, but includes all other great standard legacy features: strobe, ditch, and emergency lights. Lionel, give me this thing at like $350. You know, it's not even power. It's a dummy. Why is it $500? I don't know. Here's the Downeaster on the bottom right here. There it is. It's great. I mean, that's beautiful. You know, that's a beautiful looking engine right there. But $500. Give me a break. Moving on. So your F7s. All new product. Again, I'm not sure where these ones came from. If it was, I'm guessing it's MTH. This is a cool looking scheme. Right here. I've always liked the Santa Fe with yellow and blue. I thought that was always a cool one. $1,200. $1,200 for this set. Just those two A units. And a powered B unit is $600. Non-powered with the super bass is $550. So you're looking at $1,200 plus another $600 for your B unit. That's $1,800, guys. $1,800. I definitely won't be getting one of these. I mean, there's no road names that are local to me anyways, but wow. That's astonishing. Great looking paint schemes. I mean, that's for sure, you know. But again, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. That's cool right there. This is great. I mean, this gets me excited. Look at this. You got your F7s here. Okay. Okay, so $1,150, and then the ore train. Oh, so the set is $1,600. Okay, that's expensive. $1,600. Who's gonna buy this? I mean, if you're gonna buy that, what else are you gonna buy? Unless you're made of money, you know. Union Pacific rocket booster train. All right, we got a lot of stuff going on here. Rocket section loads on each flat car and can be removed and assembled into 30 inches tall scale rocket booster model. Interesting. Guys, I'd love to know in the comments if anybody is interested in this 30-inch tall scale booster model in this set. What's the set going for here? Let's see. $1,700. I don't have any interest in this, but I'd love to see somebody pick one of these up just to see this all put together. It's kind of cool, you know. It comes with the Es44 Union Pacific. It's pretty cool, but it's, you know, tons of money. All right, this is, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so Black River and Western Excursion set, $1,100. Yeah, $1,100. I don't know. All right, so I mean, that's a cool set. I have to admit that's definitely a cool set, and even this, the Norfolk Southern 40th anniversary set on the bottom here is cool. And it's $1,300. So I don't know. And then you've got your Wood Coach 2-packs, 450. So you're looking at $225 per car, right? I'm doing the math right? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. If you guys see something that you would order, and I'm kind of talking about the prices here. If I'm haggling, put a comment below. Let me know if I'm just, being a little bit too cheap here. If I'm crazy. If you guys think I'm crazy for these prices, let me know. I don't think I am. Okay, the two bale hopper packs. Let's see, $200, so $100 a car. Now it's a little bit getting more reasonable, but $200 a car is still on the higher end for me. I'll tell you that. Coil cars, $120 a piece. Some graffiti coil cars. That's cool. It looks decent. I mean, this one looks cool. That looks like graffiti. This on the bottom, no, not really. Your Husky stacks, $170 a piece. Oh, $170 a piece. So, when I worked for CSX, we had 2 mile long, we call them van trains when we ran them. But just to do a little bit of quick math here, 170 a piece times, let's see, a 25 car train on anybody's layout is pretty damn long. So 170 times 25 is if you got, I don't know if you guys do math well in your head. I don't, but on my calculator here, 170 times 25 is $4,250 if you wanted to get 25 of these cars. So you guys should be ready to pay up if you want a decently long intermodal van, train, or Husky stack, whatever you want to call it. That is just crazy. Don't get me wrong, they're nice looking cars. The graffiti adds another $10 if you want that. So let's see, bump the other $4,250 price up even more. Okay, illuminated flag cars. Yeah, they're cool. $160. Bobber cabooses. I do not even own one of those yet, but I'd like to get one, and I don't see one in any road name that I would buy. Your bay window cabooses, sure, $150. Rotary gondolas, those are cool. Typical road names there. Standard ore cars, 6-packs, $200. Okay, so there's a decent deal. I mean, you're getting six cars for $200, and I know they're short, but still, that's not a bad deal. Your center beam flat cars. Okay, so $50 for those. That's not bad. I mean, I may order a couple of those. Why not, right? $50. That's where the price should be for those. Okay. And I'm just skipping along, guys. So, I mean, if anybody wants to take a longer look at this catalog, it's available online already. It was at 10 o'clock this morning, so I'm sure most of you guys have seen it. Traditional O. Okay, so I'm just going to skip through this, but not skip through it. I'm going to skim through it. But again, we're going to, you guys have seen all this. I just want to get to a couple of things on these engines here. Okay, so now we're into the Lion Chief 2.0. And again, I'm not gonna bash Lionel. I'm just gonna say that these engines are, I would say, 80% directed towards the younger crowd, to the younger kids that are, making either minimum wage or, they may still be in high school. This could be a turnoff for those kids, or even even people that are collecting, these style engines for a smaller layout, okay? I mean, it's got fan drift and smoke, an 8-pin drawbar. I'm not sure what that means. Rear electrocoupler, command control. So, I get, maybe this is like more of a legacy engine. It doesn't have whistle steam. It's just a smaller version of it, like a legacy engine, but it doesn't look like it, Lots of cast-in detail for $650. Whew. I don't know. Give me these at $450. Where is this extra $200 coming in on? Okay. Here's your Hudsons. Oops. Okay, again, it's a good-looking engine. I'll give it that. It's the scaled-down version, like a Rail King was. Whistle steam. Fan-driven smoke, but there's no whistle steam for $650. I'm sorry, that's a big no for me. And again, this is crazy right here. Lion Chief 2.0, okay. With these, I'm talking about the GP20s now. $500. I mean, look at the handrails on these things. It's like the old school, regular run-of-the-mill looking engine. For $500. Guys, it's just way too much money. It's way too much money. These things should be selling for $300. $500. I mean, if you want two of these things, if you want the Conrail and the Burlington Northern, for instance, okay, you're spending $1,000 for two engines that don't have any details. They're not even scale. I don't understand. Let's go to the next page. I'm going to start getting upset. Okay, so we get the Doodle Bugs. Those are cool. I'm glad that they came out with this. It's an all new product. These are $400. Okay, so all right, it's $400. Okay, it basically does the same thing as the GP20s. It's got a smoke unit, headlights, Lion Chief 2.0. It's $100 less. So what's the difference here? What is the difference? And then you've got your Genesis engines over here, $550. Again, not to scale. It does have a smoke unit, but Lion Chief 2.0, big deal. Again, if you wanted to get more than one of these Genesis in Amtrak, you're gonna spend almost $1,000 again. So, I just think the prices are too much. What do you guys think? And here's a couple more. I saw this on a review earlier on one of my friends' pages, and so you've got this set down here, Lion Chief Plus 2.0. It's not scale, okay. It's $1,000. This set is $1,000, Train Fan. Yep, it's too much money. $750 would be still a lot of money, but it would be more. They would sell more of these sets at $750 than they're going to at $1,000. I can guarantee that. 3 cars and an engine for $1,000. I don't know. That's insane. I got my E8 set with, what was it? The milk car, and I think it was either 2 or 3 passenger cars, and it wasn't $1,000, and that's legacy. You know what I mean? Much more detailed scale. I think it was $750, and this set is $1,000. You got to be kidding me. And there's your add-on cars, $400, $200 a piece. Okay. So, go figure here. All right, so here's your S2 turbine. New product, it says. New tooling. I'm not sure if this is like an older Real King tooling, but God, $750 for the set here. So, you know, it's you know, opening doors in the box car. Okay, cool. Removable girders on the flat car. All right, cool. Smoke unit operation, operating headlight. Yep. Okay. Why is it $750? Okay, so you know, this one down the bottom here, the nickel plate with the Berkshire, $879. What? And the one up top is $879 too. And it's just. And there's Tom. I mean, Thomas has spent a lot of time on my channel. You guys have seen him with his buddy James and Percy. And we've seen Thomas at Strasbourg. Let's see. You know, I think that this set is pretty much the same as it always has been, $250. You know, yeah, decent deal. You get your Toy Story there. The general, your add-on cars, Pixar, cool stuff. I mean, you know, my daughters will love this stuff, but these cars are $100 each. You know. So why is it so much money? I don't know. We have this set. You guys have seen it before on the channel. I definitely don't think I paid $450 for this set. Definitely don't think I paid $450 for that. I think it was more like $350, and even then it's still expensive. But at least, you know, these sets, they come with track. They come with the remote, and this is only $450, where the other ones, you know, are way more money. The John Deere set, that's pretty cool. You know, let's see, $450. So this is $450, and oh, so this is only a Lion Chief locomotive. All right, so because the other GP20s were $500. This here, you're getting a whole set for $450 and track. But you know, it doesn't have Lionel, the Lion Chief 2.0. So there's your difference. The Harry Potter set, I don't have one of these, but I would like to have one of these days. $479, you know, decent deal, I guess. These are cool, you know. The Halloween sets. I don't have any of this stuff, but we do a big setup at Halloween, so this would be nice to have as like a temporary Halloween setup, that's for sure. And you got your add-on box cars, the Doodle Bug down the bottom. That's pretty cool. $400. The front's cool. It's not a bad looking thing. Spooky sounds, it says. This is cool. I mean, the TMCC speeder. That's cool. And you know, all these houses, I believe that these are, I think, MTH tooling. That one's pretty cool. $275. Wow. That's hefty for a house like this. Okay. And here's let's see, a NASA train. That's cool. We'll flip through kind of fast. Budweiser, King of Beers. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. This is cool here. Lion Chief Bluetooth 5.0. Okay. So this is a good deal right here. I mean, these things seem like they're pretty well detailed, right? Not bad. Okay. This guy over here. $600. Okay, that's a good deal. You're getting 2 engines for $600. You can't go wrong with that one. If I was into these older Western style trains, I'd probably pick these up. Probably not going to, but you know, that's a deal. And then, okay, so Lionel Lines Mixed Freight Lion Chief Bluetooth 5.0 set. Okay. And what is this set going for? $359. All right, not a bad deal. But this is, I mean, look at the engine. Very, very basic looking stuff here. You know. But I would like to see, I'd like to see what this engine sounds like. These really cheaper looking versions. So moving on. Some more sets on the bottom. Once again, guys, if you wanted to look through this catalog, if I'm going too fast, you can just go on Lionel.com and open it right up, and you can see what's going on here. This is pretty cool. The Graffiti Lion Chief Bluetooth 5.0 set. Yeah, that's pretty cool looking. $500, but you know, it's not a bad deal. You know, I think the kids will get a kick out of this. That's for sure. Hopefully, it doesn't teach them any bad habits. That's for sure. Your fire set. This is pretty cool. Yeah, that's cool. So the firefighter tank car accident training. You know, that's something that's cool. I mean, it's $130. It's a little on the expensive side, but I mean that that would be like a conversation piece on your layout. So that may be worth it. Oh, this is a cool looking set. $500. Operating headlight, special silver finish. Yeah, it looks almost chrome actually. May look good with the Menards F3. You never know. We got the Army set here. The 44 tonners. Now, those look like the older post-war 44 tonners. It's I don't think that's the MTH tooling right there. I have one of those, and it doesn't look the same. But it could be. It's tough to tell from the pictures here. Yeah, I'm not sure, but that's pretty cool. What are these going for over here? All right, so $250. I mean, that's not bad, you know. Doesn't have smoke, but those aren't bad. And then you got your Dash 8s over here. Again, no smoke. $279. And they're really, really stumpy looking. So I like to see how those look in real life. And you've got your U36Bs. They definitely are not anywhere near scale or highly detailed, but you know, not bad. I guess if you're looking to gift it to somebody for a little kid's birthday or Christmas, maybe. This is pretty cool. That's cool, and it's cool for $130. I mean, you know, that's a deal. So let's keep going. Looney Tunes cars, Batman cars, Angela Trotter Thomas cars. Those are cool. Decent price on those. You've got your Ford versus Chevy. I do like Ford better. You've got your beer cars over here. Your Wings and Angels cars. Pretty cool. Pinups. Hello. Some more Army looking cars, American cars, 4th of July car, President cars, Historic Railroad collection over here, personalized cars. Those are pretty cool. I mean, you know, that I can't say that isn't a cool thing. You know, they're decently priced, $100 for a personalized car, right? It's not bad. And I may have a closer look at this and then maybe order a couple of different things when I get a chance. Let's see, this page isn't working that good. Let's go back. This one isn't working that good. It looks like a Christmas train set. Let's see, the Polar Express. Yeah. So, all right, the prices on these too. $4.50. It does have the hobo car in the back, which is cool. So I guess it's not a bad deal on that one. Top one was $400. You got your add-on cars here, and there's the most talked about car this year so far is the reindeer car, and also that goes along with the horse cars we saw earlier. So you can quill your reindeer for $370 if you guys want to do something like that. Yep, more add-on stuff. The TMCC speeder, that's pretty cool, Yeah, I like that thing. And then you got a couple other cars, your caboose, the hand car. So they've really gone pretty far with this Polar Express stuff. And I assume they do pretty well. And your structures, your people, Santa Claus, and the Disney trains. That's not bad. I mean, that's pretty cool looking. It's got the 080 switcher, $400. Not bad. Another one over here. There's the Berkshire, $500. So yeah, plenty. I will say there's plenty of Christmas trains to choose from in this catalog. That's for sure. And also Christmas accessories. This is pretty cool. Storehouse. Yeah, not bad. And there's some more Ford versus Chevy. Yeah, I might actually order this. This is pretty cool. It's definitely pretty cool. Might look good on the layout. I will not be ordering that unless we put a smoke unit in it and it's on fire. And speaking of smoke units, here's a house on fire for $200. That's not bad, At least it's doing something. And a couple other buildings. Pretty cool. Lots of buildings that look like MTH. Yeah, definitely right here. You can see that. Here we go. Look at this one. $300. Simulated exploding fireworks, fiber optic LEDs, sound and light effects, plug and expand, play control box included, smoke. $300. Yeah. Okay, so a couple more structures. You've got your track, nothing new here. A couple of kits, bridges. Trolley announcement track. I think I'm going to pick one of those up actually too. Billboards, accessories. Wait a minute, what was that? You have got to be kidding me. A millennial figure pack. Wow. That is... What is this world coming to? Okay, your fast track. I don't see anything new here. Yep, we've been through all this. Been through all that. Yep. So, I think we're going to end it here, guys, because we've seen all this other stuff before. Everybody knows what this stuff is. There's the American flag. We won't go into that. So anyways, guys, I just want to say, you know, I'm almost shocked at some of the prices on this new catalog. I'm still having a hard time wrapping my head around what I'm going to order and what I'm not going to order. You know, it's like this catalog. If you want to order a decent amount of stuff, you're spending thousands upon thousands of dollars. So with that being said, I'm going to end this video right here. Once again, I hope everybody is in good spirits and in good health. And I want to thank all my subscribers. I'm not sure how you guys found this channel, but I'm sure it wasn't by accident. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that bell if you want to subscribe, so that way you get notifications when we make new videos, and we're making new videos a lot. The next video will be a layout update video, and there's some big changes on the layout, so you guys don't want to miss that. Once again, guys, I want to thank everybody for watching. Let me know in the comments what you guys think and what you think that you're going to buy. I'd love to know what you guys are going to be picking up. So once again, guys, I hope everybody is having a great day. Everybody's in good spirits, in good health, and we'll see you next time.